The parade for the new cup winners in Gelsenkirchen virtually turned out to be an enormous autograph session. One day after the 5-0 win against Duisburg, the Schalke team and the cup were welcomed back in the city by about 30,000 blue and white fans. You only have to look, it's absolutely amazing what's going on here. Even when the numbers following the parade was a little low-key in comparison to the celebrations after Borussia Dortmund's league champion win, the cup win was a bit of a consolation for a rather mediocre season in the Bundesliga. Director of football Horst Held was more than satisfied with his team's performance. The win was very important. We were deserved winners and we were way better. For Manuel Neuer, on Saturday evening, not only the match was overwhelming, but above all the celebrations afterwards. It was all very emotional. We were so happy to have won and we've celebrated together as a team. It was time we won another trophy. We've got the cup back again for the first time since 2002 and it's the 5th time in all and it's simply fantastic. They partied first on the pitch with the fans and the celebrations continued later in the night along with 400 VIP fans at a banquet in an exclusive Berlin restaurant. It was obvious from the start that it was going to be a long night. We had an exhausting year, many games. There was little chance to let the emotions out. It of course was all down to us not doing so well in the Bundesliga, and we just had to let our hair down this evening. A reconciliatory end to the season, and now Schalke will be focusing on the future. The expensive squad has to be thinned out for the coming season. The premature departure of Manuel Neuer will add more than 20 million euro to Schalke's coffers. However, there is still no agreement between Schalke and the potential buyer, Bayern Munich. Additionally, Schalke's sponsor Gazprom have expressed interest in holding on to the goalkeeper until his contract runs out.
I haven't
said I want to leave in summer. I haven't said I want to play another year here. The decision is in the club's hands. Coach Ralf Rangnick and Director of Football Horst Held also have to build a potentially strong team around crowd favourite Raúl and the probable captain next season, Benedikt Hövedes. Second Division Duisburg is also looking to renew their team and can now plan the changes with an additional 6 million euro from their cup in the bank. There was only limited disappointment at losing in the final. A second division club reaching the cup final is a success in itself. Sure, a win would have been even better, but it's something I can live with.
Was soll's? Ich bin Duisburger und
never mind, I'm a Duisburger and I'm proud of the team. The second division season starts early on July 15th and the Bundesliga gets underway on 5th of August. The 2010-2011 Bundesliga season is over and it will not only be remembered by the fans of champions Borussia Dortmund. Tears, a managerial merry-go-round, tops and flops, the season served up simply everything and it was full of stories. The coach. Nobody topped him and his Borussia. Klopper had good reason to be happy. 75 points, champions with 2 games left. Only 22 goals conceded. The former Mainz coach turned his collection of young and talented players into a team. A fantastic achievement that the Bundesliga's youngest team took in their stride. The departure. And suddenly, he's gone, the cantankerous Dutchman. Louis van Gaal and Bayern Munich were at loggerheads in the 2 years he was at the club. Last year there were 2 titles and a legendary appearance on a town hall balcony. Then, the fall from grace in Germany and Europe. No more celebrations, at least there weren't any at Bayern Munich. The player. He is the central figure at Borussia Dortmund. 6 goals and he created 8 others. Nuri Sahin played a vital role in the title win, and he failed to convert all 3 of the penalties he took at the same time. It remained the only blemish. The German-born Turkish player is now off to Real Madrid. Before leaving, he was heaped with praise for the whole team.
Das waren für meine Karriere 3 sehr große Jahre.
They were 3 very big years for my career, and they were with a team of a kind I'll perhaps never ever experience again. The trouble. What amazing theatrics in Schalke. At the start, everything seemed hunky-dory between club boss Clemens Tönnies and coach Felix Magath. In the end, there was a war of roses, and Magath's dismissal. 2 days later, he was appointed coach in Wolfsburg. And then, Wolfsburg lost 1-0 in Schalke. Ouch. The striker. From a bad buy to a life insurance policy. Mario Gomez finally found his feet at Bayern Munich. First, he couldn't hit the target, and then he couldn't miss. His end of the season tally was outstanding. 28 goals in the Bundesliga, 3 in the Cup and 8 in the Champions League. World class. The flop of the season. Not quite good enough, Mr. Daum. I didn't fail as I didn't fail to learn. For sure, if he becomes all the wiser. The Messiah went to Frankfurt to save the club from relegation and is now in a depth himself. 3 points from 7 games. Daum, who once was within a hair of becoming the German national coach, steered the club straight into the second division. And then there was 2009, when he left Cologne overnight for Turkey to play Europe. An undignified return. The shooting star. Just who's Mario Götze was the question asked by the whole of Germany at the start of the season, and now they all know. The 18-year-old Dortmund player was unstoppable and marched straight into the German national team in his first full season. In the form he's in at the moment, Germany's top talent is a future Real Madrid candidate. The new recruit. At the start it sounded like a joke. World star Raúl is to move to Schalke. From the millionaire's ballet to the working-class club. But it worked. After a few initial difficulties, Raúl played himself into the hearts of the blue and white fans. 13 goals in the Bundesliga, 5 in the Champions League and 1 in the Cup. Fantastico. The departure. Edin Dzeko moved from Wolfsburg to Manchester City in January. €34 million flowed into Wolfsburg coffers for Dzeko. A handsome sum, but they only sorely missed his goals. The homecomer. The plan was for Michael Ballack to add a little glamour to Bayer Leverkusen, but in the end he himself blended into the surroundings. Stripped of the captaincy by national coach Löw, Ballack couldn't get going in Leverkusen. Injured, only 8 games over the full 90 minutes. No goals in the league. That wasn't the plan. The surprise. They've never seen anything like it in Hanover. Europa League, what a surprise. Last season Hanover only just avoided relegation, and this season Slomka's men almost steered themselves into the Champions League. Well done, Mr. Slomka. The mind changer.
Und ich werde dem Trainer den Rücken 100%ig frei halten.
I'll give the coach all the freedom he needs and I'll fully support him in everything he does.
Und ich habe keine.
I have no motivation whatsoever at the moment to return to the bench. Words can be deceiving. 3 matches before the final day of the season, Cologne's coach Frank Schäfer resigned after a great run. Finke stood in the rain and on the pitch again. Successfully. Wins against Leverkusen, Frankfurt and Schalke. The change of mind had been worthwhile and standing in the rain wasn't so bad after all. The farewell. In his 13 years and 321 Bundesliga games at the club, Dede, or the Brazilian Prussian with a German passport, became a favorite amongst his fellow players and the crowd at Dortmund. He won the German League champion twice with Borussia. It was no wonder tears flowed after his final game. It was a fantastic time, a fantastic season, and it's now come to an end. Adieu Dede, goodbye Bundesliga. See you again on August the 5th.